right here. Here's a look at my chaos room. There's the bed where I just woke up. I've got a sleeping bag and 2 nice warm blankets, and using my jalabas as a pillow cover. My pile of instruments. My backpack still with things in it. All of my other things just strewn about across the bed. And a small cooking area for now, although I could use the main kitchen. Another day on the periphery. Gonna cook some bulgur tonight by the fire to save on gas fuel. And there's been no rain today, plenty of sunshine, but the sea is still high, but it's calm. Yep, slow days, cooking some food and reading very interesting books and listening to very interesting lectures is enough. Practicing a little bit of music, it's enough. We don't have to always think of our days to be so productive. And what is productivity? I feel quite productive to prepare some food for myself, to dry out some of my things that got damp, and to especially read amazing stuff. Reading the Foundation series by Isaac Asimov, the topic of empire and periphery, and the kind of dialectical forces that play out in these scenarios. It seems like that's all I'm consuming. Reading and listening to talks and essays by David Graeber about debt and slavery and capitalism. Also listening to lectures by Starhawk, also talking about the periphery and the richness that can be gleaned from interzones in between, and how it relates with permaculture also. And yeah, really powerful stuff. Also, David Graeber has a wonderful essay about bullying, which I found fascinating. And I really love this topic because I think that bullying is one of the most, if not the most powerful scourges of human existence. And we can break down bullying into so many factors, from the classroom all the way up to nation states and war and everything in between, can be seen in a way as aspects of what we could call bullying. Although to call it bullying might be in a way to diminish the abusive power that this behavior wields. And this essay on bullying I found really, really pointed and necessary. I highly recommend that you read it, or you can listen to the audiobook version. It's something that we all need to think about more. I mean, whenever you say everyone should do something, you're immediately inspiring someone to stand up and say, not me. So I don't want to say that everyone should do anything. Even if I say everyone should breathe, someone will, you know. And that might be a good thing, this phenomenon of resistance to dictatorial, everyone do this now, because our survival as a species maybe actually could depend on such behavior. Because if everyone follows blindly like lemmings, whatever is the dominant narrative, and there's no one on the outside to say, wait a minute, let me think about this, and pause, the whole species could be obliterated very easily. So the diversity of opinion and perspective is really important. Also, some other really great stuff coming out from Philosophy Tube. And Philosophy Tube is run by a trans woman. I mean, it started that you didn't know that she was a she, but the most recent videos are very, very cool transition, and high production value too, and very funny with theatrics and costumes, and very well filmed. So props to Philosophy Tube. And also Philosophy Tube had some really good episodes that I was able to check out about ideology and about ignorance and about work, because also this topic, also supported by David Graeber in his book Bullshit Jobs, you know, what is all this work that we're doing anyway? Who does it serve, and what is its use? And it turns out many people find themselves doing work that actually has no value to society, according to their own admissions. I know I've done these bullshit jobs. And the concept of employment, even as related to a kind of slavery coming out of post-feudalism, brought to the attention by David Graeber in one of his talks. I can't recall the name right now. But this is to be looked into. What is employment? And why do we feel that it's necessary to be employed to have a value to society, when employment does not have a monopoly on labor? And in many ways, employment attempts to monopolize labor for the benefit of capitalist shareholders, these kind of rent seekers, as Adam Smith would call them. And yeah, it's really deep stuff to ponder, and I would love to delve deeper into these topics of bullying, coercion, employment, slavery, and debt. And I think this is the kind of nexus that could really provide a lot of insight into the current problems. It could probably also offer some idea of what is behind a lot of depression, a lot of neurological quote-unquote disorders. It could have a lot to say about things that we could call like ADHD, attention disorder, and why some students in school can't stomach their being trampled by authoritarian ideologies. I would love to get deeper into these topics because I think we all feel it. And it's really important when we're all feeling something that someone says it. So, yeah, really delicious readings happening right now. I'm enjoying the calm days. I'm enjoying the dry weather for the moment. Probably some more rain is coming again. That's okay. As long as I have some books, I'm happy. And the beautiful sunset too.